The beginning.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to our Ladies of London recap week 6 and 7. Unfortunately, we were not able to broadcast last week. Glammy had some stuff going on, but she is all better now. We're so excited. So you can see all of our Bravo content at yourrealityrecaps.com/Bravo. We have so many things going on. We're recapping the Housewives of Orange County. We are recapping the Housewives of New York. And we are exclusively working with Bravo and bringing you exclusive content on their new series premiered last Sunday called Game of Crowns. And we're super excited about that. And of course, we're always excited about the Ladies of London. So click on the video, subscribe, go to our websites. You can look at our Patreon account, you can look at our PayPal. Every little bit counts. If you're a Big Brother fan and you still haven't gotten your feeds, it's not too late. You can go on our site at yourrealityrecaps.com, click on the Big Brother Feeds logo, and get the feeds from us. Again, every little bit helps. I'm John Richardson. You can follow me at Comedy Jonah. And where can we find you, Glammy, Princess Glammy?
You can find me on Twitter at Princess Glammy, and you can find me online at princessglammy.com, and you can find me on Facebook at Princess Glammy. Kind of all goes together.
And your blog, too, right? Your Big Brother blog.
Yep, my Big Brother blog is on princessglammy.com, so.
And it's really, really good, and it's really funny. I love your perspective of it. All right, Glammy, we missed our last recap. I always missed you, but I do have my tea, and it's in my Helen mug. It's in my Helen mug.
My mug, my reality recaps mug, is in the dishwasher, so I have my other mug.
Good. I think,
Starbucks.
yeah, there you go.
Trying to be as Seattle as possible.
I am taking your feedback. As you can see, there's no tea thing here. So yes, I'm trying to be as European and English as possible. So last week's Ladies of London was pretty exciting. You know, we know that Isabel has been... Annabelle, excuse me. That's in America, that's how we say that. She has been practicing on riding a horse. We've seen all kinds of maneuvers. The horse riding training equipment I've never seen before in the daylight, I guess you could say. But last week she had an accident.
She fell off her horse at 45 miles an hour or something and hit the deck.
So they kind of did the slow footage, but we didn't get to see anything.
Thank God. Thank God. Could you imagine seeing... Well, first of all, she said that she was more worried about the fact that she couldn't feel her legs, which her first thought was, she's paralyzed. And I'm like, thank God it's just her pelvis. You know, if that's what she was thinking, it kind of was lucky it was just the pelvis. You know what I mean? Even though that's terrible. And the pain she's in from that is just awful. But I can't imagine falling off a horse like that.
Oh, but she's so skinny too. So I mean, there's not a lot of cushion. Like if I fell off a horse, you know, being your chubby sister, you said on Twitter.
Yeah, I know.
I would probably be fine. I would bounce back. So
you bounce. No, she's like a stick, and she is fabulous, and she's being so sweet about the whole thing with the fans, contacting people and saying, thank you for your regards, and the whole thing. So
I really, really like her a lot. I think she's great. I did not think I would like her. I didn't understand her with the whole rock and roll edge, but then she's really reserved. But as I've gotten into the show, I understand her now, and I actually really like her.
And I really missed her last night in the episode because I didn't realize how big of a character she was. She was in the beginning, and then it was kind of meh. The rest of it was just missing her. So I hope she gets better soon, and she's at the finale dinner next week. So
we also got to see her in last night's episode with her crutches and just how injured she is, and Caroline talking about how she left the hospital early because she wanted to go home. No, I'm with Caroline. I want to be in the hospital. I want to be on the strongest pain medication.
No. See, hospitals in Britain are different from the ones over here. You don't have a luxury suite. Maybe she did, but regular people go to a hospital ward and there's 25 other people sharing the room with you, and there is a nurse and there's curtains, and it's none of this. It's nothing like American hospitals. Nothing. So I can see why she wants to go home.
Really?
Yeah. But we have better medical care, so, and it's well, kind of free.
Yeah, it's free, but you're in a room with 25 people.
No, it's not free. It's not free. We pay something called national insurance when we work, and it's like your Medicare, but everybody gets it.
Okay,
so
it's all equal.
There's
it's
no
all
bells
equal.
and whistles. When I go to an American hospital, I'm thinking, why is there a plant there? Why do we have pictures on the walls? It's very clinical in the UK. There's none of this bullshit with, carpets. Carpets are not hygienic, in my opinion, especially not in a hospital. I don't get it. So I can see why Annabelle went.
What hospital do you go to that has carpet?
The one down the street, the private hospital, that charges you $4,000 at the emergency room just to check in. Yeah, they have carpets and they have beautiful plants and fabulous pictures on the walls. Not my thing.
That's how it is in the U.S., right? It's like,
and that's how I know. And how do I know? $4,000 for an emergency room visit? Ask my son. Breaking his arm, and surgery.
Well, good. Now we understand why Annabelle's at home.
She's at home. She's out of there.
She's out of there. She's got her DVDs. She's got her American Pie, which I think is funny.
I did love how Caroline brought her a TV.
Why?
To watch the TVs on. Because we don't really have TVs in our bedrooms.
How do you watch your DVDs if you don't have a TV?
Because she brought her a DVD player with a TV built into the whole thing. It was a DVD playing TV. That's what she brought as a gift. I want to get sick. Caroline should bring me a 42-inch TV because I'm sick. And here's a pile of DVDs. Normally you get a fucking fruit basket.
Right.
Sorry. Not safe for work. I may say the F word.
That's fine.
You get a fruit basket. Unless you're friends with Caroline, who she brings you, like, the best stuff. I want to be friends with Caroline.
I love Caroline. She is my favorite. Another thing that Caroline does for her friends is she gives them an etiquette class. And
but wait just a sec. We got to go back because that was not the only visitors that she had. She had, was it Julie, Missy Sandwich, and Caprice
Juliet.
with a flower. That's the American chick turns up with a flower. And the British chick turns up with a 42-inch TV. Who do you want to be friends with? I'm going with the UK here.
I am too.
But yes, as you say, Caroline then gave a couple of the Americans etiquette lessons.
So yes, so she takes them to dinner, and you would think Nicole with her little snotty looks and Juliet with her big mouth, wouldn't you just think, okay, you know what? This is another country. This is how they do things. Yep. Why can't you just fucking cooperate? Why can't you?
And I'm sorry, but as Caroline's assistant, who sounds to me, Caroline's assistant's writing down all the information, like, oh, I'm going to do the etiquette lesson. She sounds like frigging Harvey Feinstein.
Yeah.
I'm like, who is this man? Why is he there and where's his beard? It was very strange. I'm like, who is this woman?
Oh, the assistant that was making all the reservations.
Exactly. I'm like, who is this man looking like a woman?
Earlier in the episode, she was making her dinner plans that we see later on in this episode. And I didn't see the assistant's face. All I heard was the voice. And I was looking down on my iPad, I was, updating my Facebook status, updating my realityrecaps.com, and I looked up because I was like, where's this voice coming from? I didn't know if someone was at the door or is it someone outside in the garden, which we call a backyard in the U.S. And I had to sit there and really focus on the image.
And then figure out who was speaking. I was like, who is this person, and why is she speaking like that?
But it didn't match her at all. I thought it would be some really kind of stern, broad, heavyset woman who smoked cigars for years. She's a petite.
You know, the etiquette monster. Rosemary looked more feminine, or sounded more feminine than that girl. It was kind of appalling.
It sounded like the voice was coming from underground up.
And up.
Oh, how are you? Yeah. Big Ange on Mob Wives has a higher voice. That's all.
Yes, she does. Mm-hmm.
But she's go ahead.
Well, the whole etiquette class was quite astounding to me because, well, Juliet, love her, but who the hell eats spaghetti like that in the first place? Not since you were eating SpaghettiOs do you eat spaghetti like that. I mean, what is wrong with her? And I don't know how you eat spaghetti, but I was raised to eat spaghetti with a fork and a spoon. You pick it up, you twist your fork onto using your spoon, and then My husband uses a knife and fork because he's from the East Coast, and that's how they supposedly do it.
And that's how they do it. I think
his family has no class, but
I think you can slurp spaghetti like that at the Olive Garden, but I'm not.
I think we do that in the commercials actually to get people to come in, but you just don't do it at dinner.
Totally. So, yeah. So we're at the etiquette class. We're even talking about when is a proper way to acknowledge something too. Like you don't just get all American in someone's face. You wait. You calm yourself down. You take it aside. You call them.
Exactly. You don't cause a big old scene. You walk away. And over here, whenever I walk away, it's like, oh look, she's causing a scene. I'm like, I'm not causing a scene. I'm walking away because I'm not going to cause a scene, you morons. I mean, I don't get into full fist fights and arguments in the street with people. No, I just don't do it. I walk away, and I'll talk to you later about it once you've calmed the thought down.
I do. If I'm in a group of people and I've got an issue, I do wait, and I do bring it up. Either I can take them aside or I talk to them later. Do you think Juliet's making us Americans look bad because she just thinks we're just in your face, da-da-da-da-da, let's take care of it now, I'm not going to hold anything.
Well, I got a little offended when Juliet said, and I quote, "We're teaching the British how to be more honest." I was like, are you for real? I love you? How dare you say that? What do you...
That was pretty, that was pretty
I became Heather Dubois. I was like pointing fingers.
Again,
or Dubois, or whatever her name is.
Heather Dubois.
pointing at the screen and telling her off, which I never do. I don't like pointing.
Well, I think Juliet gets confused, her bluntness versus manners, right? And I think I can be pretty blunt myself.
Me too.
But I also have manners. And
I
agree with the etiquette woman, and I agree with Caroline. There's a time and a place. You don't do it in front of a group of people.
No.
You know, have a little class like the Countess, right, from New York.
Oh, God, yeah.
No. Yeah.
No, don't act like her either, for God's sake.
Her song, Juliet should dance to her song.
Yeah, I do believe, I think she might actually be a fan. Juliet may be a fan of the Countess. That's all. She probably got the book, she listens to the song as she's driving down the road, and it doesn't work. It just doesn't work.
So what about Nicole? A little pissy face. Like, what's going on there?
I'm so over her. I don't, she's rubbing me the wrong way. She's playing both sides, and it doesn't work. You are either friends with Caroline or Cappers. You cannot be friends with both of the chicks.
Right.
Because they won't allow it. So there's no need to try to be friends with both of them.
Well, I think she's trying to be friends with both of them because she has an agenda, right? She doesn't really know who's going to help her out the most. So she's kind of going back and forth at an even pace. But she just doesn't. Need
Caroline, if she marries Scott, she's going to need Caroline to help with the guest list and what gifts she should, the massive gifts from Harrods and Harvey Nicks that she demands, and Caroline can put the list together. And with Cappers can probably, I don't know, buy her lingerie. And freak out.
I loved her comment about, once her, I don't even know what his name is, boyfriend, they get married, that her citizen, or not get married, but as soon as he gets divorced, like she should automatically get citizenship for what she's been through.
Yeah, it's been tragic. Absolutely fucking tragic for her. My heart breaks for Noelle, or whatever the hell her name is.
Noelle from Seattle. She's my hometown
that's
girl.
That's another reason she's with that same place as that blue-haired chick on the other show. You were not born and raised there, right? You were born and raised somewhere else.
Southern California.
But talking about Capers, she's having a dilemma. Oh my God, my surrogate is dilating, and I've got to do a photo shoot. Oh my God, baby or a photo shoot? Oh my God, I can't do both. Bitch, you're having 2 kids, you better get used to it. What is wrong with this woman?
Well, do you think it's, I don't know, because I don't have a vagina, but do you think that it's just all the hormones and everything? She's just kind of overwhelmed. She's trying to do everything.
No, she's a bitch. She's a dumb bitch. Sorry, I said it. She's just a moron. The woman, first of all, who gets yourself knocked up and somebody else at the same time, and then you're going to not just give birth to 1 child, you're going to be having 2 bringing home. Doesn't make sense.
On to Capper's defense, she got the surrogate knocked up first, and in the whole process of doing that, she got herself knocked up. So the surrogate's farther along than she is.
By 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
Still farther along.
Couldn't you have waited to make sure that the eggs took before you started humping your man? I mean,
she had been trying to get pregnant, humping her man this whole time. Nothing ever happened as far as getting pregnant, so she just continued to hump, and kaboom! Oh my gosh, all the baby talk, all the surrogacy talk.
Then she's sitting there and she has the nerve to say that this girl is kind of okay, but it's not her in the campaign, and this is the first campaign. She's never, been in a brown knickers on national TV, and she's a little bit miffed about it. I'm like, you better get used to that too, because you're getting over the hill, and nobody wants to see your naked ass.
Especially after you have a baby. Oh my gosh, look what you made me do. You're bringing out my inner bitch. I thought the girl they used was gorgeous, and I'm a gold star.
So did I.
Yeah, she was really gorgeous.
She was hot. In fact, in my opinion, she was way hotter than Capers. But don't tell Capers I said that, because she'll get offended.
Was good in her day, though, but her days are gone where she needs to be in the office and behind the camera.
She needs to be doing a Caroline. In the office, being fabulous and telling people to answer the phone.
Okay,
Thank you.
So I need to call something out a little bit, because I was watching Caroline last night because I just love her. And, she looks like Dina Manzo. Did you see New Jersey this week?
I did, but, yeah, they could be cousins.
They could be cousins. The same kind of look, the same face, and... Yeah.
Except Dina's more, Jersey Shore.
All right, so the last few episodes, too, we have been dealing with baby party or whatever, gate, right?
Yes, baby party, going away party. And Caroline's it's all Caroline's fault, as per Capers, that nothing's going right, and Nicole's shit-stirring by saying, oh, she's asked me to do it now, and what do you mean she's asked you to do it? And it's just like a complete mess.
What is etiquette with women? I mean, Capers wanted it closer in the city. Caroline wanted to have it at her beautiful house. I get it too. I'd want to have it there too. Is it a rule that, because it's Capper's baby shower, Caroline should have just said, okay, whatever you want, because it's yours and I want to do it?
I don't know, because
Is that manners?
I don't know, because I lived in the UK for 25 years, and not one single time did I ever go to a baby shower. Not once. Never happened.
Do you know people with children?
Yes, I knew a lot of people with... I have 2 children. I never had a baby shower.
You never did?
No, I was like, what is this? In the UK, I was raised that having a baby, you don't do anything prior to the baby's born. Maybe it's changed. But it's bad luck. You don't have celebrations of a birth that's not happened. And so we don't do that. I don't know where the hell this is coming
It's
from.
American. That's very American. And Caprice is American. We're
And I
already
didn't have
celebrating the 4th of July, so in England. So now we're having baby shower gate.
Well,
So,
now with the baby shower, I didn't have one over here. I never even told anyone if it was a boy or a girl. It's none of their business until the baby is here.
right.
So I didn't have baby showers. I will not have a baby shower for my daughter's kids or my son's kids. It's not something I do. If they want to do it, off they go and have fun. But I've never went to a baby shower that I was invited to. I think it's bad. It's really bad. It's like a bad omen.
So
to me,
you don't have them, nor do you participate in them.
No. So I don't even know if Caroline knows what the hell she was getting herself into. I really don't. And I don't know if you're allowed to dictate where the party happens. I don't know. I have no clue. My sister-in-law had a baby, and I didn't go to that either. None of them. I didn't go to her bridal shower either, though, because that's kind of stupid as well. So.
I don't know. I think it's probably smart to just be like, whatever you want. Here's your shower. Here's your shower. Let's get it over with. And you know, you've got people who can wait on it and stuff. You've got staff like Caroline does. So what's the
Oh my God,
deal?
Caroline's staff! Did you see him standing with the water at the back? I was like, I want him just at my house to stand like a freaking statue and look cute. They're not even ugly waiters. They're hot.
No.
I mean, does Caroline, she go and say, you're okay, you're too, I don't like your hair. I mean, damn, she has such nice looking stuff.
She is, did you see her on Watch What Happens Live?
I missed it, but I heard she threw some major shade at Miss Heather.
Totally.
I love it. I love it.
But she's just really blunt and to the point. I mean, she made Heather look soft, actually. On Watch What Happens Live.
No, I don't think Heather could deal with a human being that really is everything Heather's trying to be. See, Heather seems to think that she's acting very European, and she makes up all this crap about, you know, let's change seats at a dinner table. That's what the Europeans do. And I'm like, I've never moved seats in my life at a dinner table. What are you talking about? We don't point like this when we talk and chastise people. It's rude to point. So she was probably intimidated by Caroline. Like, oh my God.
They were. I mean, even when they played the games and stuff, there was no kind of connection or any kind of sisterhood.
No, absolutely not.
No,
can connect with What's and Chops anyway, Heather. No, I couldn't connect with Heather. I absolutely despise the woman.
No, she's just getting the worst edit of the season, absolutely. So back to Babygate with Our Ladies of London. So now Nicole is... Is
it Nicole or Noelle?
Sorry, Noelle. I can't get any of the names right.
I bet if there's a bunch of men, you'd remember all the freaking names and shoe sizes. I guarantee you.
I'm gay. I only remember their outfits. So Noelle is now planning the baby shower. Noelle, who just got a place 2 seconds ago, is now planning to have it at the restaurant. Caroline's not happy with that.
Well, I thought that Caprice wanted it at a restaurant, so
she did.
Caroline
she wanted
didn't, you know, and this whole crap about this dinner party of going away party, and they all arrive at daylight, you know, sunny outside, and Caprice is leaving the goddamn house in the dark.
Well, she comes really late, yeah.
It's really late. I mean, we're talking dinner is probably about 7 o'clock, 7:30, and she rolls out of her house, which is supposedly 35 miles, minutes, hours away from Caroline's house at midnight. It looks like. And there's did you notice at the table the place setting at the top of the table empty?
Mhm. I did notice that.
That was a major thing.
Do you think they should have waited?
Oh God, no! The fridge would have gone off waiting for.
You could just sit there and have the beautiful people just standing there looking at you while you wait.
Well, Noelle was a little bit tipsy by the time she got out of the car. And number one, she should have really dealt with the etiquette a little bit better. You don't drink the host's gift on the way to the party.
Right?
I don't know. I believe that's an international rule, not just a British rule.
Yeah, you don't do it in America either. No, I'm sorry.
No.
No.
You don't do that. No. You don't go to, Lisa Vanderpump doesn't turn up at your house with a half bottle of vodka. I had half of it with
or rosé.
It's not half empty.
You bring one for the host and one for the car, right?
Exactly. You buy two for a cheap bitch and buy one and pop the cork and say, oh, fuck her.
Oh my gosh. So they're at Caroline's house.
Which is gorgeous, but did you notice at the table, when they panned very quickly, if you looked into the window, it was like a junk room. All the shit had been thrown in there. It was hilarious. There was like sofas on their ends and everything. I was like, oh.
It was her secret, right? Her secret hoarding room.
Oh yes, she must be hoarding sofas in there. It was rather bizarre.
It's like an episode of Hoarders where she's got so much shit stacked on the table that she's like, wait, everybody, I'm having a dinner party. Get everything in there.
Shove it in there. Shove everything in there that may not look like it fits in with the whole scene. I mean, I was just like, oh my God, this girl is crazy. But of course she is gorgeous. Most understated person there. Juliet turns up looking like she's going to start painting a room or something. That outfit looked like something a painter had worn. It was like blue and yellow and white flashes everywhere. I was like, oh no, that's not good. And then Noelle's dress looked like she was going on the stripper pole with the bra strappy things. I was like, no, I don't like that one either. And then there was another couple of women that we didn't even know who they were sitting at the table.
Well, there's the one that's getting into the royal family that's American as well.
She's not a royal family. She's like 285. The hamburgers. Yeah, what is she called? Pop-Tart lady? I don't know. Can't remember her name. Sandwich. Missy Sandwich. That's who she is.
Julie. Her name's Julie.
PB&J. We'll call her from now on. Hey, PB&J. She was there, but there was another chick there that I'd never seen before, and then I'm sure there was somebody else there that I didn't know either.
And wasn't the assistant there too? The assistant.
She might have been there. But Noelle's in the corner talking shit while Caroline's trying to get them over to the table to eat dinner. I'm like, they obviously didn't listen.
They don't listen at all. I cannot believe next week is the season finale already.
Well, here's my thing. Do you think there'll be a season 2? I think definitely if the season 2 happens, Annabelle and Caroline will definitely be back. I'm not exactly sure about Juliet. Caprice will be back.
Caprice will be back. I think Marissa will be back. I think Noelle and Juliet.
I don't remember Marissa. I mean, that's how the biggest problem for her is she's like the wallpaper. I mean, I just like, who?
Yeah, she's kind of gotten to be wallpaper towards the end of this season, absolutely.
And Annabelle has to come back because we have to find out exactly if she can ever walk again. So there is that.
There's
and Caroline,
that as well.
You've got to see if Caroline's a bigger bitch next year because after the first season they become raging psychos. So I mean, look at Heather Dubrow. She was lovely, and then she turned into this fucking witch. So I mean, it's going to happen. They have to have a season 2.
Have you seen Heather Dubrow's husband Terry's show Botched?
I have not, but did you? I think he may have botched Tamra Barney. She looks like the fucking cat lady. Did you see her on Watch What Happens Live? Adrian Malouf and the cat and it's Tamra Barney. Her face is like, and she's like, I've got nothing to my face. Stop moving. And then she's like, I may have had filler. I'm like, oh my god. I mean, she looks like so distorted.
I haven't seen last night's episode, so I want to spend just the last few minutes and talking about, have you seen Game of Crowns?
I watched this, oh my god. Okay, Game of Crowns. I watched the thingy with the whole, showing us what the season's going to be all about.
Okay, you saw the preview.
I missed the episode, but I did catch on TMZ the premiere party melee that happened between the husbands. And somebody's ear got bitten off. And
yes. They did a Holyfield.
I'm like, why do these husbands have to insert themselves into the wife's drama? I mean, did they all go to the Peter Thomas School of Etiquette? I mean, what is going on with these people? I'm like...
Oh, yeah. No, I'm telling you, working with Bravo exclusively on this, we've got insight on the entire season. I'm 2 episodes away from the entire season, and I'm telling you, the husbands, Glammy, they're crazy. They are crazy. You get to see, it will explain why what happened at the party happened.
Well, I was kind of shocked that it was like literally within 4 minutes of the episode starting to air, TMZ's got "this just happened." I'm like, what? Who are these people?
Yeah.
Years missing blood. Charges have not been filed yet. I'm like, oh my god. I absolutely could not believe it. But talking about Bravo again, since you're exclusive, I watched The Real Housewives of New Jersey and I literally sobbed because Frank was there. Joe Giudice's daddy was on the show, and when he said, "I love you, I'll keep the family together," and I was like, oh my god.
I know.
I can't. And then it said at the end, in memoriam for in memory of. I was like, oh my god.
It's dedicated to him. Well, too. I mean, that was a touching moment. With Gia was also a touching moment.
Oh my gosh, that child!
We're also learning a little bit about the new girls, and their husbands are a little crazy as well.
That Amber chick, she is psychotic.
OCD psychotic.
Oh my god. Psychotic as well as OCD.
Her husband,
she's a nutcase.
The husband seems tame, but then one of the twins, Teresa or whatever, her husband that owns the 2 restaurants, who left the party early. This is too. I need a party, and he's a cuckoo bird too. Do you think you'll have spin-off of The Real Husbands of Housewives?
I'm thinking, I can't wait for Rosie to turn up, because Rosie is my favorite non-housewife of any show anywhere. I love Rosie. Yeah. I'm like her biggest fan.
Rosie too.
But I hate Kathy. Sorry. But I love Rosie.
Well, Kathy's was a little boring, but I thought it was very interesting that with all the stuff that Teresa's going through, now she's launching her own dessert line. Right?
Absolutely, and after she says it's my money and dessert. Obviously her publicist told her to say, you're going to desserts now, and we're going to give you a few recipes that were Kathy's mother's, but don't worry about it. She'll never see you.
Especially after all the shit she gave her cousin.
I know, it was bizarre.
Yes,
but I am really loving Bravo. There's a lot of things on there. I'm so happy that Flipping Out and $1 Million Listing New York were nominated for Emmys. I'm so happy for them. It was brilliant.
Congratulations, Bravo!
Jeff Lewis is one of my favorite Bravo people ever. I love him. And I'm so happy they keep giving him new shows. Every time one thing ends, he gets another one. And I love it. So, way to go to him. I also love the boys from New York. I think they're fabulous.
Yes, me too.
And Bravo's doing really, really well. For me, it's evolving into better things. It's not just a Housewives network anymore.
Right.
Because the Housewives are kind of getting a little stale in places. Some need to just be chopped and done. They chopped the wrong one, in my opinion. I was loving Miami. I was loving it, and they canceled it.
Oh, they did officially cancel it. I didn't know if they officially did it or not.
I was so pissed.
So mad. So mad.
But so, what do you think is going to happen at the finale of the Ladies of London? Do you think there's going to be food thrown by the Americans?
Oh, I think Juliet's just going to be a freak. I wouldn't care if she comes back or not. She just doesn't get it. I mean, be the way you are, but also be open to some feedback. And when you're not open to feedback, I don't know how the fuck you get anything done. Correctly, at least.
Well, I'm wondering if she's going to get herself deported, because the Brits are going to be watching that too, going, oh, we don't want her here.
Exactly. I wouldn't mind if they maybe made it a little more all Brit.
And me too.
Especially since it's kind of an American. Yeah, it's an American show. Gives us a glimpse of what's going on with our ladies in other countries.
Well, I'm sure next week they do the party at the club, and in the previews of the season, they had Princess Beatrice dancing at the club. So I'm sure this shot of B is going to be in there. And they're going to be like, oh, we've even got royalty on the show. Now, she is a real royal, by the way, not like Mrs. PB&J. Princess Beatrice really is a part of the royal family. Immediate royal family, not like distant friggin' cousin 25 times removed. So she's going to be on next week. I just want to know if I'm wondering if they're going to cut her out or not, because if it was unauthorized,
right,
that may be cut out, completely cut out.
Absolutely.
But it wasn't the promo, so who knows?
And let us know, everyone, what you think by commenting below of the party, of the season of Ladies of London. Do you want it to return? How much did you love it? I loved it. I could, you know, replace a few of the ladies, but other than that,
I would change, John. The only part I would change is I would do it all London, so it wasn't like an American against Brits fight. That sucks for me. Make it all about London. Make it about them going to the pub. And we didn't even get to the part that they went to the Wellington pub. So, oops, sorry about that. Not exactly sure why they all went there. Not exactly sure why. In the middle of etiquette training, but they went there too about the Sex Pistols, and I vaguely remember hearing about that place, but it's not like Stringfellow.
That was fabulous, and I love the Sex Pistols too, so that was really fabulous.
I do like them. Yes.
Yeah. All right, let's start wrapping this show up. Let us know what you think about any of the Bravo shows that are coming up, Game of Crowns that had just premiered, Your Reality Recaps, giving you exclusive content, so make sure you check out our website on that. Subscribe to us, thumbs up our videos on our site, and follow me at Comedy Jonah on Twitter for all the latest updates, as well as following Your Reality Recaps on Twitter. And Glammy, where can we find you?
You can follow me on Twitter at Princess Glammy and on the net at princessglammy.com. And if you really still use Facebook, you can go over there and it's Princess Glammy. And that's it.
Yep, and make sure you look, if you're a Big Brother, big super fan like Glammy is, she has a hilarious blog with a hilarious perspective on it. She also participates in our Big Brother shows too, so check those out at yourrealityrecaps.com/bb16. And until next week, I salute you, Glammy.
I salute you too, my love. Wait. Cheers, darling.
Cheers, darling.
Bottoms up. Not in a rude way. Not in a rude way either. Just a good way.
No, the non-alcoholic way. All right, guys. Until then, bye. As Eric says, bye for now.
Bye for now.